During a summer brimming with hip-hop excitement and major events, Kendrick Lamar didn't just visit Toronto, he dominated it. This time, he didn't rely on subtle digs or diss tracks. Instead, he displayed his commanding presence and undeniable talent, delivering a performance that secured his place in Canadian history. On a night that felt more like a global event than just another tour stop, Kendrick achieved a milestone no other rapper had reached in Canada. He earned $7.70 million from a single concert, making his performance at the Rogers Centre the highest-grossing rap show in the country's history, all in Drake's hometown. Let that sink in. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. This moment was more than just a celebration. It represented a passing of a torch. It was a crowning event held in rival territory. Toronto, a city known for its loyalty to one of hip-hop's biggest names, witnessed a significant shift in power. Kendrick didn't seek validation. He took the stage, transformed the Rogers Centre into his own realm, and claimed the throne. 4 months, the Grand National Tour had been making waves, generating everything from standing ovations to heated debates online. However, Toronto carried a unique tension. Following the most notable rap rivalry in recent memory, one that left both fan bases shaken and critics amazed, Kendrick's appearance in the Six was more than just another stop on the tour. It was personal, strategic, cultural. The concert itself was a masterclass in brilliance. As soon as the house lights went down and the massive LED halo lit up the circular stage, fans became more than mere spectators, they became witnesses. Kendrick opened the show with The Heart Part 6, a track already stirring discussions in the 2025 hip-hop scene for its sharp lyrical critiques of his rivals. The crowd erupted. It was loud. It was emotional. It was a moment of collective unity. What followed was a 90-minute exhibition of controlled intensity. From the haunting introspection of You to the crowd-energizing defiance of Not Like Us, Kendrick delivered a set that expertly blended storytelling with nostalgia and pain with triumph. Each song felt like a declaration, and every beat drop resonated like a rallying cry. By the time he performed Not Like Us 4 times in a row, the stadium wasn't just singing along, they were howling. 45,000 voices came together, chanting the same lines Kendrick had transformed into powerful statements in his lyrical battle. It was a message that didn't require a label. This concert was about much more than just ticket sales. Earning $7.70 million in one night is a historic achievement that even outstrips what local cultural icon Drake has made from individual performances. It dispels any doubts regarding Kendrick's global impact and marks a significant change in the realm of live hip-hop shows. To understand the uniqueness of this event, one must consider the Rogers Centre, a venue that has hosted legends like U2, Taylor Swift, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé. However, this night was different. The stadium became a cultural arena where art, identity, politics, and performance converged. Kendrick emerged triumphant. The visuals told their own story, featuring Afrofuturist themes, imagery from Black Panther, California palm trees, broken chains, and vibrant red hues displayed on the enormous screens behind him. His stage presence was precise, never over the top, always impactful, as he commanded the arena with complete authority. The significance of the moment was felt by everyone present, especially when special guests began to join him. SZA received a roaring welcome as she joined Kendrick for a heartfelt rendition of All the Stars. Baby Keem made a brief appearance for Family Ties before leaving with a salute. However, when Schoolboy Q took the stage to perform Collard Greens, the crowd erupted. In that instant, it felt as though Kendrick was not merely performing in another artist's hometown, he truly owned the venue. The fans contributed significantly to the atmosphere. Many wore black t-shirts featuring OVH, a play on Drake's famous OVO, replacing the owl with humbled. Others donned shirts with Kendrick's image or lyrics from Euphoria on the back. This was not your average Toronto crowd. The city was split between loyalty and admiration, with admiration clearly winning out. Security had to expand its perimeter around the Rogers Centre well before the doors opened due to the overwhelming demand for entry. Resale ticket prices soared into the thousands, with some VIP packages reaching as high as $5,000. Fans traveled from Montreal, Ottawa, Vancouver, and even as far as New York and Detroit. It was, in every sense, a pilgrimage. By the time Kendrick's moving, Mortal Man wrapped up the night, the atmosphere in the venue had transformed dramatically. What began as an evening filled with anticipation culminated in a moment of revelation. When Kendrick took his final bow, he didn't shout or pose. He simply stood quietly, taking in the crowd, allowing the moment to resonate. And resonate it did. The importance of this concert will reach far beyond Canada. The Grand National Tour has already attracted attention in major U.S. cities, quickly selling out arenas. However, insiders indicate that the Toronto performance might be the centerpiece of a larger initiative. There are growing speculations about a tour documentary, helmed by longtime collaborator Dave Free, with Toronto as its emotional and financial highlight. Industry experts are already taking notice. Festival organizers are reportedly making seven-figure offers to Kendrick to headline their events in 2026. Brands that typically shy away from collaborating with artists involved in controversies are now reconsidering their stance. Why? Because Kendrick is not only trending, he's transforming the industry. He's reaffirming the value of authenticity in a landscape filled with gimmicks. He's showing that depth, meaningful messages, and captivating performances can still draw audiences and break records. And Canada has taken notice. So has the US. And so has the rest of the world. It's crucial to recognize that this moment is not an isolated incident. It comes on the heels of a highly publicized and often contentious rivalry between two of hip-hop's most iconic figures, Kendrick Lamar and Drake. While Drake has built a successful empire through pop rap and OVO branding, Kendrick has opted for a more selective and focused approach, which has now positioned him for greater success. When you can step into your rival's city, surpass the sales legacy, and emerge as the standout performer of an entire summer, that's not merely showing off, it's making history. The statistics are impressive. $7.70 million from a single concert, the highest-grossing rap show in Canadian history, 45,000 attendees, 3 encores for performances of the same song, and a subtle gesture that resonated more than any diss track could. Kendrick didn't rely on flashy displays or controversy to make this performance unforgettable. All he needed was a stage, a microphone, and a powerful message. And Toronto provided all of that. As the city gradually emptied into the night, fans were already buzzing on social media. Clips of Not Like Us being performed 4 times were trending even before the lights went out. Footage of SZA in tears during her set went viral. Numerous tweets captured the essence of the night. Kendrick just won the battle in Drake's own territory. This concert wasn't just a conclusion, it signified a new beginning. The start of Kendrick's next chapter. The establishment of a new standard for rap concerts. The evolution of hip-hop and how it tells stories on grand stages. And perhaps, just maybe, the beginning of a shift in Toronto's cultural landscape. The Rogers Centre will host more events. Other artists will come and go. But July 2025 is now a date forever etched in music history. Kendrick Lamar, July 2025, $7.70 million. The most profitable rap concert in Canadian history. Not a single reference to Drake was needed. The silence spoke volumes, and the message was unmistakable. Kendrick Lamar doesn't merely achieve success, he revolutionizes the industry with every performance. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.